Hi, I'm Dawn Bellerose. My pronouns are she and her, and I'm coming to you from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, which is the traditional territory of the Robinson-Huron and the Anichinabé people. I'm with QP Local 1880. I work for Community Living Algoma, where I'm a developmental service worker, and I've been there for 33 years. This is my third term with the National Indigenous Council, and I love the work that we're doing. Being from Sault Ste. Marie, we are surrounded by the beautiful Great Lakes of Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, and Lake Huron. My grandfather and his brothers, they were fishermen. That was their life. That was what they brought to their community to feed not only their family, but their community. As a young child, we would always go to my grandparents who lived in a little town called Thessalon, and we loved to swim, and my father always took us fishing and boating. Nothing is more beautiful when I'm out in the bush, whether I'm snowshoeing or just walking with friends, and you come across a little stream or a little waterfall or something. It's just very comforting. It was about 2 years ago at home, and I'm an urban Indigenous person, and I fill up my Brita, and I was like, something doesn't smell quite right. And I looked in my Brita, and it was like a light brown color, and I was like, okay, what's going on here? And I'm calling our utility person, and I'm calling, and she's like, oh, okay, well, just let the water run for 30 minutes if you can. And it was rectified in 2 hours. And I really had to think back, and I thought, oh my goodness, what privilege I have as being an urban Indigenous person. And I was just horrified of people that, like I said, with Grassy Narrows, 60 plus years of not being able to bathe, drink, cook with their water. So Grassy Narrows has been contaminated by mercury for well over 60 years. Studies have proven that, the levels are very high, but every government that has been in power always says they're going to help them, and promise after promise has been broken. And I wanted to know, what can I do to help? So just being involved whenever the community came into Toronto, QP was wonderful in bringing me in and help support them and be involved in whatever activity and protest that they were doing. So not having clean water is horrific on its own. I didn't understand that. Like, this is Ontario, this is Canada. I didn't know this was happening within my country, but the impacts that it has on their family, their communities, their food source is now contaminated as well. And they try to bring in treatment plants, but they're not funding these treatment plants so the communities can take care of them properly. They're paying them a ridiculous, like some cases I've heard it's like $20 less an hour than what people in municipalities are being paid to run these treatment plants. So it's very shameful in every aspect of it. That people profit from the sale of water. When I hear the money that they make is just ridiculous. Water is life, is like the air that you breathe. It cleanses you. It quenches your thirst. It cleans your soul. It feeds you. It's everything. If everybody can just turn on their tap and enjoy a glass of water like I did earlier.